Hey everybody, Norm over here, and I just got back from the Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise, and it was incredible. Some of the greatest talent I've ever seen in my life, and I have to say, and this is no lie, and I'm probably going to get some static for this, but Joe Bonamassa is playing at a level right now that I think he may be, in my opinion, he is the greatest electric rock and blues guitar player that ever lived. He's killing it right now. His band is incredible. He's got Reese Winans on keyboards, played with Stevie Ray Vaughan, has Anton Fig, the drummer from the David Letterman Show. He's got Paulie Serra on sax, Lee Thornburg on trumpet, Michael Rhodes on bass. It is killer. And then he did a thing with the Black Country Communion with Jason Bonham and with Glenn Hughes. It was killer. Then he did another thing called Cradle Rock, where he did a bunch of Cream tunes and stuff like that as a three-piece. Just absolutely killed it. I mean, Joe is performing at a level that I've never seen anybody perform at. Has total control of the band. His playing is incredible. His phrasing, his vocals, it's incredible. I think it's seeing history. If you get the chance to see Joe Bonamassa now, you should check him out because he's at the prime of his career and he's killing it. But just, to kind of give you an idea, we have Joe with his regular band, Black Country Communion. That's his three-piece band that I was saying. The Great Los Lobos, one of the great American bands from East LA. Those guys can do the Spanish stuff, and they have a great grasp on blues and R&B. Killed it. So J.J. Gray and Mofro, he was killer. Anna Popovic was killer. I didn't see North Mississippi All-Stars because there's a few of these. There's just so many acts, you just can't see them all, on the cruise. It's just one after the next after the next. So if you want to eat in between these things, you're going to miss some people. The Sister Sparrow was killer with the Dirty Birds. They're from New York. They were really great. James Hunter, a personal favorite of mine, just knockout. He's coming from a place that nobody else is. Matt Anderson was killer. Kirk Fletcher and Josh Smith, my buddies, they were outrageously good. Davey Knowles, I caught the end of his set. Sounded great. I did not see Randall Bramlett because it was another one of those ones where there just wasn't enough hours in the day. Johnny A. I saw, who's a buddy of mine who is just absolutely killer. He did a solo thing, but he also, plays with bands, but this was a solo thing, and he plays with the Yardbirds now, too. Marcus King, who's been in here, our customer, killed it. Young guy, just killing it on the blues. Greyhounds, I did not see. Toronto Cannon, I saw just part of his act. It was really good, but I just caught the end of it. Larkin Poe, two girls are just outrageously good. Madison Ward and the Mama Bear, they were really good. It was mom and her son playing a lot of acoustic stuff, excellent. New Orleans Suspects, they were doing a lot of New Orleans backline stuff that was just killer, third line stuff. Paulie Serra, who is Joe's sax player, is also a great keyboard player and singer, and Joe didn't even realize how good he was, and he killed it. One of the best things I've ever heard. Mahalia Barnes is one of Joe's backup singers in the Soulmates. They were terrific. I did not see the Steepwater Band. I know this is embarrassing that I wasn't able to see everybody, but there's just not enough hours in the day. Jerron Blind Boy Paxson, I didn't see. Jack Broadbent, I didn't see. Sorry about that. The Brothers Landreth were outrageously good, incredibly good. One of the best singers, Joey Landreth, was one of the best singers I've ever heard, and the band was killer. He's a great slide player, and the whole band was knockout. And these last three, I didn't see. And that's what happens to you when you go on a Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise. You can't see everybody. There's just not enough hours in the day. There's about 7 different venues on the ship, and there's music going everywhere. So you have to kind of pick and choose and go some places. Then, of course, they feed you to death. So I was in the buffet for a little too long also. And I just want to say, and the people on the cruise are the nicest people. And there were some really nice people that played in a poker tournament with me, and they fell asleep, so I won the poker tournament on the ship. So thank you for you guys falling asleep while you were playing me. And it's just one of the great things of all time. We're going to have some really great footage. We're going to show you guys just little pieces from the cruise as the week comes in. We're waiting for some of the footage to come in. So I can't say enough about it. If you want to go on the Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise, make reservations for next year. It's going to be incredible. He's got Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Walter Trout that are going to be on. Those were a couple that he announced so far. But the quality of everybody, there isn't a bad act on the cruise. Unfortunately, you're just not going to be able to see everything. So I just want to thank Joe for having me. And again, start saving now and make your reservations now, because the Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise is not to be believed. The best entertainment you're ever going to get in 4 days, nonstop and very high quality. Joe Bonamassa Blues Cruise, keeping the blues alive at sea, right here.